everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I am so excited to finally announce that I have finished my summer plot for this year. I think I've been working on this for 2 months, or maybe close to 2 months, somewhere around there, but this build took me so long, and it is crazy how expensive this build is and how much plot data there is. If you didn't see by the title, I created an indoor water park resort. I really wanted to do another water park just because I didn't get to use the slides that they provided for us last year since I posted my build before that update came out, but that's fine because it means I can make another water park, and I wanted this one to be even more different, so I made an indoor water park and it has a hotel. Okay, so first I want to talk about the price of the build. The build is 5,019,224 BLOXBURG cash, and the house bills, I'm sure we'll probably see them somewhere in this video, but I think they're over 15,000 now, which sucks. And that's with premium. Otherwise it would be 30,000. So thankful for that, Game Pass. And then the plot data is 96%. I really thought I was gonna have to get more plot data because now they have that update where you can buy like an extra, I think it's like 10 or 20%. And I thought I was gonna have to get that, but I was just barely under. Okay, so it is time for the tour. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I haven't like really shown anybody this. I've been keeping it a secret. Just a few people saw it because I needed like input here and there, but I'm really happy with how this turned out. So not a big fan of the front for some reason. I mean, it's very plain. All right, so this build kind of was inspired by my ski lodge and my water park. I kind of wanted to like merge it together because you guys loved the water park and you loved the ski lodge. So why not mix those together to make something? So I did make this plot start right here on the left side, just like my water park last year did. That was kind of like the inspiration. My ski lodge started on the other side. So I do have little touches of my old water park in here and you might notice them. Here is the entrance, and then we have 5 stories. Well, technically we have 6 stories because there is a basement. This is the parking area. Not many parking spots because we don't really need that many. And then I do have signs here. Oh, okay, gonna delete those really fast. I don't really need those. It's fine, I didn't really need them. It's okay. They were just gonna be floor 0 signs, like just to tell you what floor you're on. I have it for all the other floors, but like that one's the basement, like you kind of know. Okay, anyways, here's the entrance. That was the parking. And then if you go through here, this is the entranceway when you first walk in. I wanted to make it really fancy so you could still see a lot of the water park, but you can't see all of it because I hid it behind palm trees. So you have to walk further into the build in order to see that. But before we go and see the water park portion, I do want to show the hotel. All right, so to my right, we have the front desk, like where you can check in and everything. So I have 2 of those, and they have a computer and a phone. And then right behind that, I have the restaurant. I wanted to give it some variety, so I did make it to where there's different types of chairs. So I have this chair, and then this like couch thing to kind of make it like a booth. So I thought that turned out really cool. And then I of course have roses on all of them. And then this right here is the desk where you can order. So I have some display cases with some of the desserts, or you can just get like a regular meal, but obviously the desserts are what you want to show off. And then right here is the cash register. This is where you can line up. And then I really like how this turned out. I wanted to kind of lift them up because I didn't want them hanging over the counters because that would look kind of funny. So I made them like a little stand, and it turned out so cute. So I added little cups there too. And then I got lots of machines, whatever you can use, the blenders, coffee machines, tea, whatever you need, because you guys are more than welcome to work this when I have the event. And then right here is the kitchen. It's a very simple kitchen. It's a very long kitchen. I was not expecting the room to be this shape, but it ended up being this shape, and honestly, I feel like I did pretty well with it. Kitchens are kind of hard to lay out, and I think it turned out pretty cool. And then I do have lots of archways in this build because I love archways. They're just beautiful. And then I did glass here so you can see out, so I'll just give you a little sneak peek. That's what it looks like. And then if you go down here, I have outdoor seating. So right here is supposed to be like kind of like a bar. Obviously, we can't really have that type of stuff in Roblox, so it's suggestive, but like you know what it is. You know what it is. Anyways, so there's also like a little fire pit that I added onto the counters. There's swing areas right here, so you can sit there or you can sit out here. And then there is also the pool seating because a lot of people liked that from my last water park, so I wanted to implement it in this one too. So this is just like a regular seating area, like every hotel. They're kind of hard to do, but I feel like I did okay. I like this thing right here, and I like this area because then you can see out to the water park. Not a big fan of these right here, but I needed a different color. So they're just kind of there. I don't know. I had a hard time with the interior for this one, but it's okay. I'm still learning. So I also created a custom like planter, I guess, for the spiral stairs. This one has stairs. The ski lodge did not have stairs. I put stairs this time, one, because it looks really cool. Two, it's kind of a safety hazard if you don't have them in real life, so I wanted to make this more realistic. And then another thing I recognized during the ski lodge event was that so many people were trying to get into the elevators and then people were closing the doors on everyone. So everyone had to wait for the next elevator, so I thought if I just added stairs, that could be another way for everyone to get up if we're like meeting somewhere. I also have 3 elevators this time instead of 2, so that should also help. And then I have a directory, so we got the parking, lobby, restaurant, water park. Then we have the rooms, which I actually numbered this time. And then we have the laundry room, and then we have 2 rooms on the 5th floor. The 5th floor, the rooms there are different than the other ones, so I will definitely show those. And then here's the sign I was talking about. I wanted this down there too, but whatever, it's okay. All right, so I'm not gonna take the elevator, but the elevators do have glass right here. So if you get into the elevator, just like the ski lodge, you can see outside of it, which I think is just a lot of fun. Okay, so this is the 2nd floor, and all of the hotel rooms are basically duplicated just to save me time. So, oh yeah, here's the room numbers. So I made them little custom decals. And then this is what almost all of the rooms look like. I feel like for a hotel, this is kind of what a hotel looks like. I wanted it to be a little more detailed, but I couldn't really figure out what to do. So this is what we have. So this one has 2 twins, and then it has like the little coffee station like hotels have. And then it also has like a phone where you can call like the front desk if you need something. Right here is the bathroom. I actually really like the bathroom. It's very simple, but it's really pretty too. And then I made a custom sink. And then over here we have a desk and just like a little seating area. And then also these do have doors. It's just one of those like big glass sliding doors. To make it easier to find, I did not put a curtain on it. So like this one has a curtain, this one does not. So this is the one that opens, and you do get a little balcony right here. So each room has a balcony. And here's another view of the water park. So we're gonna go over here. Oh, I also forgot to mention the restaurant has those doors right here. So these doors actually open. I'm realizing now that there are chairs in front of it, so that didn't really work out, but they do open. And then we're gonna go over here. So all the rooms down there are exactly the same. And then we're gonna go up to the 5th floor because, like I said, all of them are duplicated. The 5th floor, they have like the same items in there, but it does have a different layout, and some of them have bunk beds, and then one of the rooms actually has is basically like a suite, so it has a kitchen instead of not having one like the other ones. So right here, this is the laundry room. Very simple. So if you want to wash clothes and sheets, go right ahead. This is the first room out of the 2 on the 5th floor. This one is a family room, so it has 2 bunks, and then it's got a full bed, and then it's just got like the other stuff in a hotel room. And then room 502 is a very special room. It is the suite of the hotel. So this one is huge. This is the size of 2 hotel rooms. So right here you walk in and you can see you have a kitchen. This door right here is actually the bedroom to like the master bedroom, I guess. So there's that room, and then here's a bigger view of the kitchen. It's a small kitchen, but it's still a kitchen. And then where is the door? The door is kind of hard to find. I think it's this one. There we go. So yeah, so here is your door, and you've got a beautiful view out to the water park. And then we've got 2 bunks, so we got 4 beds over here. And then we have, of course, the bathroom. So that is the suite. And then I did put the seating areas up here. I didn't exactly know what to do for the hallways, like to the hotel rooms, because in hotels, like the hallways are pretty plain. Like they're not known to have a lot of stuff in it. So I guess it's okay that it looks like this. It just, I don't know. It bothers me that it's like not as detailed as everything else, but if it saves me money too, then that's okay. This is also my most expensive build. I think my other one was almost 3 million, but this one has definitely hit number 1. Okay, so that was the hotel. I am gonna show one more thing before I show the water park, and I want to show the shape of the hotel because this is not a normal shaped hotel. This one is curved, and I love it. I love it. So here's what it looks like from this side. I wanted to make it curved because then you get to look to the rest of the water park, and it just, oh my gosh, I am so happy with it. So happy with it. Anyway, so just wanted to show that. And then now we go into the water park itself. So this one, as you can see, is also called Blissful Waters, but it's Blissful Waters Resort. So for those who don't know, I kind of keep all my builds with the name Blissful and then something else. So like Blissful Ski Lodge, Blissful Waters, Blissful Bean Cafe. I don't really know how to explain it, but like it's kind of fun to do like it's a company or something. Also, I apologize for the AC because it's pretty loud. All right, so then on both sides we have splash pads. I thought it was kind of cool to have two different ones. They're very similar, but they are a little bit different. And then I put chairs out here so like the parents can like watch their kids there. I'm trying to make it like more realistic, like things that would actually happen. So there's lots of seating. That's the splash pad. And then if you go over here, we do have some showers like the ones from last year. And then over here is the kids area. What I really like about this build is that I worked more with the flooring. So instead of having it flat like my other water park, it has like a lot of steps and like things where you're like walking over and you're under things. So like, for example, this one is under the racing slides, and of course I had to add the racing slides because who doesn't want the concussions, right? We all know the racing slides, we all love the racing slides, so I definitely had to keep them. This is the kids area. It's very similar to the kids one last year, just because you can't really do much with the kid area. But something different with this one is that I actually have two more slides. So they are like the little slides that you can use. So there's this one right here, and then there's this one. So I did add two more water slides here just because I wanted to make the kids area a little more interactive. And then if you go over here, this is how you get up to the racing slides and also two other slides. I really wanted to use my space in this one because I left a lot of open space in the other water park, so I squeezed in a lot of stuff here. So this is one of the slides, so it's on the floor below the racing slides. And then on the same floor as the racing slides, there's also this one. And then what's really cool about all of the areas where the slides are is that they have beautiful views. So this is the view from this side, and then we'll eventually get to the other side and you can see it from over there. But we're gonna go down the racing slides. I think these are a little bit smoother than last year's, but I still tried to make them sketchy because that's fun, right? So here's this one. That was a pretty safe slide. Not bad. Okay, so that's what those look like. I did change the colors. And then down here, because I just had the extra space, I wanted to make it kind of like a seating area. So I have lots of seating here, and then I have this one over here with the new furniture we got from one of the latest updates. And then over here we got some showers, and into the mountain we go. So this was a lot of fun to make. I made custom crystals. Did they take a long time to create? Yes, they took me probably 2 hours to do all of them in the mountain, but it's totally worth it. And then if you walk into this area, there is a transparent slide here. So if you're walking through the mountain, you can actually see people slide through it, which is really cool. And then we just have a bunch more crystals, and then we have a little climbing area right here. Doesn't go anywhere, but it's just something else interactive. And then we got more crystals here with the waterfalls, and then you come out on this side. Oh no, I knew it. I knew we'd have to do the house builds eventually. So we're gonna look at them. Yep, they're 15,000. I guessed correctly. My soul dies a little every time. But moving on, so if you go to the left, this is actually how you get up inside of the mountain. Or if you go this way, then you actually go to slides over there. But first we're going to look at the lazy river. This lazy river has a little waterfall area that you can go through. The lazy river does get a little ignored just because you can't actually use it. You can push people on the inner tubes, but you can't actually move by yourself on it unless you swim through it. But this is what it looks like. I did add archways so you can see like the rock sculptures and stuff. But there's lots of palm trees and then different areas where you can go as well. But at least there's stuff on top of it to use. But before we go over there, I do want to talk about something right here. You guys can see it, I'm walking towards it. There is a little stand right here, and it's for like giving out drinks. So I do have a blender here, some lemonade. You can change it out to like iced tea or whatever when you guys are using it. And I also have a little beverage fridge right here that you can use. So just something else interactive for you guys. All right, so now we're gonna go up the steps right here. There's a very small slide right here just to add one more slide. There's 3 different areas to go. So you can go this way and go up inside of the mountain. You can go this way and it'll actually cross you over to the other side of the mountain where there's the cafe or like snack shack type thing. And then there's lockers. Or if you go this way, there are slides. So we're gonna go this way. Okay, so there's, how many slides are there right here? I think, yeah, there's 4. So one of the slides is here. It's much shorter than the other ones. And then if you go up, there's like a little area that splits off into 2. So there's 1 slide here. And I'm not gonna go down all the slides. I'm actually going to do a different video for that. So if you wanna see how each slide is, then definitely go watch that video. So this one is super long. It wraps all the way down to the pool. And then over here, there's 2 slides. There's a custom one and then one right here that you can just slide down. So this is the custom one. It's very steep. And then this one goes like crazy, and we're actually going to use it to go down. So, and it's like half transparent, I guess. So it's really cool to look at. All right, so now we're gonna go up here. So we're not gonna go inside the mountain yet. I do wanna cross over right here and go over to the snack shack. So right here is really cool. I actually found this on Pinterest. So basically it's a bunch of waterfalls going down the pathway and the slides go through it. Oh, and I forgot to mention the tree. That is a custom tree. It took me so long, but it looks really cool. Anyways, so we're gonna go down here. This is the snack shack. You guys can work this during the event if you'd like. There is an order station and then there's a pickup station. And then here's what it looks like inside. And yes, I have slushy machines. You guys are welcome. You all wanted that on my other water park, but they're here. So they are already filled for you guys. And then there's lots of blenders and espresso machines, some food to pass out. This is where the food can be like placed before they're picked up. So that's that area. And then over here, it's a little dark, which makes it kind of like mysterious, which I like. But if you go here, this is the locker room. It was actually a mood station, but then I thought, why do I need a mood station if I have a hotel? So I deleted that and created a locker room, and they are functionable just like the ones on my other water park. You can interact with them to change your character. So that's what they look like. And then we're gonna go over here and we're finally gonna go into the mountain. So the mountain has a bunch of crystals on all the floors too. So this is what it looks like. And then there's one slide here. This is the one that you see if you're walking on the first floor. And then if you go up here, there are 4 slides to choose from. There's this custom one that is also pretty long. This one goes through the mountain. And then there's a little area here where you can look out through the water. And then this one goes inside the mountain, and then this one goes inside the mountain. So I really wanted to make it so like you're going through the mountain and you can see stuff inside the mountain. So we're gonna go down the white slide and I'm gonna show you guys what I mean. And I'll jump out when I see it. This one goes on the outside, but then it goes in here. I'm gonna jump out, and this is a really cool area and you can see it while you're on the slides. It's very magical, which I like, and I think these white things are supposed to be bubbles. I don't really know what they're supposed to be, but I kind of just wanted to implement them just to take up more space because it looked kind of flat without them. And actually this wall right here was not going to be there. I was actually going to leave it open so you could see the crystals, but then I thought if you see like glowing holes, you're going to want to know what's inside of the mountain, which makes you go on the slides. So that's just another way to get people inside the mountain. If you want to get out of here, if you do jump out, you can go here and then just jump and you'll come out. Otherwise you gotta reset. And then we're gonna talk about the roof really quick. So this roof, yes, looks like a spider web. I wasn't a huge fan of the roof, to be honest, but that's an indoor water park for you. Like, because of our height restrictions, you can't really do much with the roof. I did want to make the roof kind of like curved and everything, but couldn't do that. And then over here, there's the top of the mountain because the roof won't go any higher. And then the beams are actually floating, but you just can't tell. But because of height restrictions, that's as high as I could go with the beams. But overall, I think it turned out really cool. It's basically a giant box. And again, if you guys want to see all of the water slides, make sure to check out that video. And then I want to do a video where I just open this in public servers and just see people's reactions. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So I will definitely make a video for that, so make sure to look out for that one. But that is the entire water park. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Let me know if you guys prefer this one over last year's water park. I definitely prefer this one. But yeah, so I can't wait to host an event for this one. Make sure to turn on notifications for my channel so you know when that event info video is out. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. It's a pretty long tour because there's a lot to see in this one. If you have not yet subscribed, make sure you do, and I will see you guys in the next video.